Hello, my name is John Pocknell, and welcome to this masterclass. So I've been with Quarry Software for 20 years. I've spent many years in database, in the database world, the data world, speaking with customers, speaking with analysts, and really trying to understand the challenges that customers have around databases and data. This is an area which is we feel very strongly about. We have a lot of knowledge in this area. My job is to understand the market, speak with customers, understand their challenges, understand their goals and objectives, and make sure that we have, number one, solutions that can address those challenges and goals, and two, that we're able to articulate a story to the market and a message to the market that customers can easily understand, that fits the need to the problem to be addressed. Digital transformation is something which is an often coined term these days. You hear a lot about digital transformation projects, but what's it really mean? I think digital transformation has actually been a journey that started quite a long time ago, but people that need services and products and use applications want the next new thing now. And so the speed at which change happens is becoming a lot faster. In order for companies to be able to deliver products and services faster to meet the expectations of people that consume those services and products, companies have to be smarter. They have to be much more intelligent about the way that they use all of the data that they have, and that will help them drive their business. Let's just run a couple of stats by you, just to kind of reinforce this. So Gartner Research, which some of you have maybe heard of, is a research company that looks at the market, looks at different trends, and they think that actually 91% of businesses are already involved in digital transformation of some sort. So it's estimated that about half of GDP will come from businesses that have digitally transformed the way that they operate by about 2023. And the big dilemma, though, for digital transformation projects is how do you reconcile the need to move faster and deliver value faster by empowering more people in your company to get access to that data, with the need to ensure regulatory compliance, ensure the protection of individuals for their personal data. And so these are some of the elements that we'll talk about during this masterclass. It's estimated that by 2025, there'll be somewhere in the region of 175 zettabytes of data. So let me put that into perspective. A zettabyte is a 1 followed by 21 zeros. That's a huge amount of data. And like I say, it's growing at an enormous rate. So there's certainly no shortage of data. And the problem is, though, and there are a number of sources that back this up, is that a significant proportion of data that companies already have is not being used. It's not contributing to any value in the business because it's not known about, it's not known what its origins are, it doesn't know how old that data is. There's a basic lack of understanding about the data that's in the organization. So what businesses really need to help them in their digital transformation journey is intelligence about their data, intelligence about their organization. And it's only through understanding the organization, the business processes, and the data that you can start to get value from that data. The problem a lot of companies have is they don't understand what data they have. If you imagine, a global organization that operates in countries around the world, that has a hybrid infrastructure, so they operate both on-premise data centers and they have data in the cloud. They have individuals, employees that work in all these different companies, many of whom are working from home because of the pandemic. There's a huge amount of complexity, and there's therefore a huge amount of potential for data privacy and data breaches issues to occur. And privacy regulations are, I think, doing a reasonable job, but I think companies have a bigger challenge in order to address these privacy regulations and minimize the risk of non-compliance, or worse still, of a data breach. And the challenge is for a lot of companies, they know they have to meet these regulations, they know they have all this data, but because they don't have a really good understanding of their data architecture and where the data is, it's a struggle. So data intelligence is going to help businesses be more successful. It's going to help them grow revenue. It's going to help them be more competitive and gain more market share by better utilizing the data that they already have, and by better understanding their business architecture. And it's through understanding both the data that you have and the business environment in which that data is used that they'll be able to get more value from that data. So in this masterclass, we'll be covering 3 key areas of data intelligence, which are data governance, data operations, and data protection.